Okay, so we're going to keep the Sea Magic series going. So next up is going to be some things that you can use for protection in Sea Magic. All right. So first up, we're going to talk about the spider conch. Okay. These spider conch shells have the spider legs on it. The longer the legs, the older the shell. Okay, these are fantastic for protection wards to include in a protection ward or an amulet. And basically what you do is you put your name or whoever's name in there that you're, protecting, pets included, children, whatever, family, and then your DNA goes in there as well. And then the black salt that you make from sea salt with the incense ash and the charcoal dust and all of that, you just bury all of that, and then you seal it with beeswax or coconut wax. Okay, you want to keep the theme going for everything that is ocean friendly, even though you're not throwing this in the ocean. Now you can later throw it in the ocean when you are disposing of any spell work. As long as it's ocean friendly, you can do that. But these are great to keep around your altars, your dream altars, your nightstands, under a pillow, in the glove box or the console of your car, in kids' rooms, under pet beds, and all that fun stuff right there. They're great for protection. Another great thing for protection is a mermaid's purse, also known as a devil's purse. All right. These are actually these egg sacs of a certain shark species, skates and stingray. Okay. Now, almost always they're going to have a little slit in them because, the eggs, shit came out of it. And then you just basically use this for protection. So the same way you filled up your shell, you would fill this up as well. And you can actually put this in a protection poppet. You can keep it on your altar. You can keep it, in a dream pillow. It does help with night terrors as well. Okay. It is an amazing, powerful protection ward. You will find these washed up on the beach, stuck in seaweed. That is where you're going to find them at. You'll see a lot of black stuff in that seaweed. They're not always hard like this until after they dry. When they're wet, they're softer. They're like leathery. Okay. But then after they dry out, they get pretty soft, or they get pretty hard. Yeah. So these are amazing. I love using these. A ton of them in New Jersey. You go to Ocean City, New Jersey, Brigantine, New Jersey, talking about an abundant amount of them. So now the crab claw. Let's talk about the crab claw. I've talked about this very recently. So when you're making a protection amulet or talisman out of a crab claw, you just use this part right here. You break this off, okay? You clean it out if you need to. You typically normally don't if it's been dried for some time. Prefer you use a crab that has not been cooked, okay? All right? Prefer use a crab you didn't fucking eat. All right? So you take this off, and then you write your petition on a piece of paper. Now the paper's going to typically, depending on the size of the crab, the paper's going to be too big to put down in here. So what you do is you burn that, and then you take the ash and you stick it in there. Again, putting a little bit of your DNA in there, sealing it with wax, and then you can put it on a chain. You can just stuff the chain down in there and seal the wax while the chain's in there. A little blue strand of beads and some red string and maybe a crescent moon charm or a star charm. And then you officially have an amulet that wards off the evil eye. Okay, it's great for protecting children and pets. Next up, one of my favorites. I have more of these than I have anything else, okay? These are worm shells, tower shells, screw shells. They got tons of different names, all right? These are badass. These are badass. So they're great to keep. You could put them on a wreath. You can put them on wind chimes. You can include them with your witch bells. You just stick a little hole in here. You can use them as a pendulum. But what they actually do is they ward off any type of hex or curse or ill intent that has been thrown your way. And that even includes a return to sender. It also covers and cloaks your energy trail. So if someone tries to throw a return to sender at you, when you threw something at them, if you got enough of these babies around and you have enchanted them to do what their magical properties are meant to do, you're good. You can stick these in bowls. Like, these are everywhere around my house. They are literally everywhere. They are smaller sizes as well. I wouldn't use one this size for a pendulum. Obviously, it's big. The smaller little guys that are about this big, they're typically black and white. That's what you can use as a pendulum. It's real easy to pierce a hole through the top because they're so thin, and then just stick it on a chain or a piece of twine, and you got yourself a pendulum. Okay, so that is, almost 6 minutes. That was a lot. So that is things that you can use in the ocean for protection. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll be back.